Good morning. Welcome to day 95 and size 11 in juniors.
There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your ship bare. See, I'll leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all.
Hey guys, it's exactly noon right now and I'm on my way back from Albertsons. Had to get lots of meat on sale for Brian and got some other things. And I woke up at 10 o'clock. I had a Vitatop for breakfast and some water, and I took my vitamin. And that's all I've eaten so far today. I'm gonna get the girls lunch and make myself some lunch as soon as I get home. I'm not sure what that's gonna be yet. Maybe a lean cuisine or something. So, how about those jeans this morning, huh? Yeah, it was 163.8 this morning. So I guess I've shed some of that water weight that my muscles were holding on to, and that I was holding on to because of my monthly. So I guess I've lost that. And yeah, I couldn't believe I was looking for something to wear so I could go to the store, and I found those size 11 jeans in juniors. I think they're LEIs. There was a lemonade stand back there. I really love this area. We moved here about a year ago to this suburbs of Tampa, Florida, and compared to where we lived before in Tucson, oh, I hated Tucson. But this place, except for the weather being like the thunderstorms and hopefully no hurricanes, it's pretty perfect in my opinion. I don't really like the heat either, but I mean the neighborhood and the scenery and just, I love it. Anyway, yeah, I took those jeans out and just figured I'd try them on, and I didn't even think they'd get past like my hips, but I was actually able to squeeze into them. It was not comfortable. I am not wearing them right now, but I was able to squeeze into them, so that is definitely a step. We're home now. I'll see ya in a little while. There's my lunch. Lean cuisine, classic macaroni and beef and tomato sauce, 250 calories. Gonna put a little bit of cheese on it, I think. Here's some slices of aroma tomato that I dipped in sugar. So it's 89 grams of aroma tomato and 11 grams of sugar. And it is $3.50. I also had 70 grams of an apple earlier with 30 grams of this trail mix, which you can't really see, but it's like granola and raisins and banana chips and some other stuff, but it's 140 calories for 30 grams. And I also had after lunch 3 Chips Ahoy cookies, so I'll add all that up and tell you what I had for all the afternoon snacks. All added up together right here. Once again, no time management skills. 5:45. Church service starts at 6 o'clock. Just got done with dinner. Haven't got out the door yet. I had a sloppy joe with green beans. I go in there and turn the TV off. She turns it right back on. So, gotta go. 7:50. We just got back from church. We actually made it pretty much on time, so that's good. Get down. There's my dog. I don't think I've ever showed him to you.
Hey, Tony. Hey, Tony. Hey, Tony. Hey, Tony. Hey, Tony.
He's a Jack Russell, or a Parson Russell Terrier. Parson Russells are Jack Russells, but they have longer legs instead of like the stubby legs. Anyway, getting the girls ready for bed. I also had a question from Hit Mommy something. Can't remember your numbers at the end, but anyway, she asked me about my girls. My youngest one, my 2-year-old, I don't know how old your child is, but my youngest one, she's 2, and I still give her milk before her nap and at night, just because she has to drink the milk anyway, and so I figured it just kind of part of her sleep routine and no harm. Anyway, I give her milk at about 7:15, and then I put her down at 7:30, and then in the meantime, my older one, the 4-year-old, gets ready, and then by the time story and everything is done and I actually get her tucked in, it's 8 o'clock. But if you're wanting to... Alana just finished her milk and she's not happy about it. She's like always at the end of the cup, she gets upset. Anyway, if you're looking to get your little one to go to bed a little bit earlier, I would suggest playing with nap time if they're still taking a nap, and try doing it later or earlier in the day. Well, probably earlier in the day if they're staying awake or waking up, when you try to put them down earlier. And say they're going to bed at like 8:30 now, but you want them to go to bed at 7:30, I would say go back like 10 or 15 minutes every day to try to get them back to 7:30, if that makes sense. Like tonight, do 8:30, tomorrow do 8:15, the next day try 8 o'clock, you know, whatever like that, to try to get them adjusted back down to 7:30. The little one, I don't know if she goes to sleep right away. I think she might sit in there pretty contented. She's 2, but she's still in a crib. She just kind of sits in there, I think, and talks to herself for a little while, so I'm not quite sure how long it takes her to get to sleep. Once she's asleep, though, they stay asleep, and they both sleep till about 8 o'clock in the morning. So hopefully that answers your question. I'll come back and talk to you guys in a little while because I have to adjust what I ate for dinner because I didn't quite eat as much as I thought I was going to, and I still have enough for a frozen yogurt bar and maybe a little bit more. So I'll be back later. Okay guys, so first off, thank you oh so much for all the compliments on the new side swept bangs. Appreciate that. It's the first time in a long time that I've gotten a haircut or given myself a haircut that I've actually really liked and not regretted like 5 minutes later. So that is cool. I'm really liking it. And Brian really liked it too. Every time that he's looked at me since he came in the door last night, every time he's looked at me like he's just seeing me for the first time. I mean, he's always loving, he's always attracted to me, he's always all over me, to tell you the truth. But, luckily, but yeah, he really liked it. So of course I was happy about that. And yeah, I mean, overall, just in going out today to the grocery store and going to church and everything, I definitely noticed an increase in my self-confidence. So just making me feel better about myself, and I really am happy about that. So that's it about the bangs. I have not retracked my food. I don't think it's going to make that big of a difference with what I didn't eat earlier. I tracked 1/6 of the Sloppy Joe mixture, but I didn't quite eat that much. I did already have my frozen yogurt bar. It's not quite 9 o'clock yet. So I probably got like, I don't know, maybe 50 calories or something left. So I may be having a sugar-free Jello pudding later, or maybe a Fiber One yogurt if I get hungry. Right now I'm having some diet sweet tea, watching United States of Terra. Love that show. And gotta do more homework. More homework. You know, I told you guys earlier 163.8 was my weight today, but I didn't tell you my measurements because it's Saturday. So I got to tell you my measurements. And also, didn't tell you that you may not know. Hold on a second, it's going to be dark for a minute. You may not know that the 163.8 is an all-time low this time around. So, yay! My measurements were, hello, bust 37 inches, so that's 1/4 of an inch less than last week. My waist, which is the smallest part of my waist, right under my ribs, not around my belly button, is 29 inches, so 1/2 an inch lost on the waist in the last week. So I doubt that I've done all that work in 2 days. So obviously I was still losing inches through phase 2, although I wasn't losing weight. And my hips were still 39, and I already told you my weight. So yeah, that's it for that. Of course, like I just said, measurements every Saturday, and I gave you a body shot today. So I was going to do body shot every Wednesday, but I think that I'm just going to keep it to special occasions, like if I get down into a size smaller, or if I'm wearing a new outfit, for instance, or, you know, stuff like that. I'm also going to do probably, you know, the day 1 picture, and then I did the day 77 picture when I was at 165, so 20 pounds lost. I'll probably do another one at like 150, and then obviously when I hit my goal weight. I had planned on working out today because my plan was 4 days a week, and since the weeks for the phases are starting on Thursdays, I figured Thursday, because I go for Madison's dance class, I do the treadmill. Saturday I could do my elliptical here at home, then Monday and Wednesday body flow. But I'm still not completely thrown off. I mean, I still have Sunday and Tuesday that I can still work out. So if I get a minute tomorrow, because it's Father's Day and it's Brian's day off, then I'll go in and do 200 on my elliptical, or I'll go to the Y or something on Tuesday, or I'll do my elliptical at home on Tuesday. So that's the plan. Appetite was a little hard to wrangle in this morning, I'm not going to lie, but I tried to keep myself busy, and I tried to make better choices, as in, you know, not spending all my calories, splurging all my calories on like one meal or one item or whatever. Trying to space them out more evenly throughout the day is what works best for me. So I did a little bit better at that because my lunch was really light. It was only $2.50, and then my dinner was pretty darn light also. It was only, let me see, it was only 300, right around 300. So that's pretty light for a dinner. So that's it today, guys. Thank God that my hormones have finally calmed down. I tell you what, people, whether you want to hear it or whether you want to know it or whatever, here it comes. My PMS is like the devil. Sometimes it's harder than other times, and sometimes it's actually like the first couple days of my period, not like even the days or so working up to it. I mean, the few days before, I get more emotional, like I cry at like a Hallmark commercial or something. But as far as like bitchiness, it's like the first and second day are like bad. So if you notice that I was like rawr the last couple days, that's what was going on. So, but today was much better. So we won't have to deal with it for another month. So anyway, thank you guys for watching again. Please like my video down there,
and comment if you like, and I will talk to you tomorrow.